All right, so here's the audience for the video, and then we're going to get started. So Muriel Stroud had this quote that said, "Do not follow where the path may lead you. Go instead where there is no path to lead the trail." That has stuck with me over the years, as it makes me focus on how you navigate through life is just as important as where you're headed. It's not about taking the common route. It's about thinking deliberately, acting with purpose, and learning from the unknown. So today, I want to introduce myself not by providing a list of roles and titles that I've held, but sharing 3 tools I use to navigate life, that being a compass, my field book, and dive mask. So first is my compass. This has helped me navigate some areas when other tools had failed. So whether that be scouting terrain, doing a stream layout, or hiking to the next objective. But more than that, it's a symbol of direction. So in both work and personal life, whether that be leading a team, planning a project, or just simply balancing work and family, it reminds me that moving fast means nothing if you're not moving in the right direction. This also reminds me to stay grounded in my goals. So it's not about where I am, but where I'm going, and that I'm moving there intentionally. So next is my field book. This is where most of my projects begin, whether it's through side notes, sketches, margin scribbles that eventually I piece together into a plan. And there's also a few muddy pages in here that could tell an interesting story. But this book reflects how I bring structure to my life. I work in environments where even the smallest mistakes, like a missed elevation or undocumented measurement, can completely wreck a design. So I've learned to write everything down. Beyond the technical side, this helps me track progress. So when things get busy, I can flip back through the old pages, see where I've been, the experiences I've accumulated. That reminds me that I've constantly built momentum. So even if I feel like I'm standing still, I know that I'm actually moving forward. Lastly, this isn't just a pair of goggles, it's my dive mask. If you've ever spent much time underwater, you know it's a completely different world. Light shifts, sound changes, you must move more slowly and more deliberately. That environment has taught me to pause, assess, and adjust. You don't just drive ahead when you don't have a clear picture. You must take the time to understand what you're facing and then adjust your approach. So this mask to me means perspective. So in life, just like underwater, new environments require patience and awareness. And so whether I'm in a new role or facing a problem I haven't dealt with before, this reminds me to take a step back, gain an understanding, and then adjust my approach before moving forward. So these 3 tools, my compass, field book, and dive mask, they may seem simple, but each represent a part of my story. The compass reminds me to move with purpose. The field book grounds me in structure. And the dive mask provides perspective when the path ahead may not be clear. So while these help define not just what I do, who I am, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you. And here's our audience again. Thank you all for being here.